They're setting for a play on the hit back, Manly.
Keep an eye on Craig Field. Tuvia dummy half. They go to the right-hand side. Lions, they stand off him. Flipped it out the back. Menzies. Cut down, 1 metre short. Back now for Lions. Long pass to Field. Field finds Gardner. Innes. Hopawate gets there. John Hopawate touches down for Manly.
Well, they're on fire.
3 minutes of this game.
They're on fire, this Manly side. Lions put on a beautiful play, involved in the play again, a long ball. This is the money ball. Newcastle in all sorts of trouble out wide. They can't make the numbers up. Hopawate too strong for Denver, and that is the first try for Manly, and they are on fire.
Field, the bullet-like pass. Found Gartner. Innes, the nice short ball. Hopawate had a bit to do, and he did it well.
Well, they're a little bit unlucky the two plays before. Cliff Lyons, a beautiful ball inside to Stephen Menzies. There's the money ball, and that's why they're so good. They've got back rowers who can double as centres, and Hopawate too strong for the double Newcastle tackle. There he is now. John Hopawate, the first try scorer. Don't be surprised if he moves into the back row.
Field. This to give Manly a 6 points to 0 lead. It doesn't come any straighter than that. Field right over the black dot. Butterfield. In fact, Wayne Richards plays it on the halfway line. Jackson, inside ball. Adam Muir puts it down. Mario Fennick, Manly have come ready to play.
Yeah, I'd be interested to see that Newcastle ball strip where we saw, I think it was Hopawate steal the football. I thought there were two players in that tackle.
We agree with you, Mario, but it's now history. Menzies splits them wide open. You better make it 10 points to 0. Manly are on fire at home.
Well, put that down to the second phase again. Although he was driven back in the tackle, it was Neil Tierney who got the football away. The quick play the ball now. Is there or has there ever been a better ball runner than this bloke, Steve Menzies? There's the offload, and they stopped. They didn't come in the defence. He didn't want the ball to go to Cliffy Lyons. Look at this bloke take off. He's been shot out of a gun. No one there back for the Newcastle Knights. Menzies, yet another try for Manly.
And this is Steve Menzies' first try of 1997. And the man he loves to run off, Cliff Lyons, and why not? Look at the headgear on Menzies go. The legs pumping. He gets his first try of 1997. At this stage of last season, he had already picked up 9 tries. Now he picks up his first try. And Craig Field, Menzies gets across the line. Try number 1. And Craig Muir came up with an early mistake. This is a good charge by Muir. Daniel Gartner's hurt his right shoulder. The kick through. Look at Albert. Look at the speed of the young man. The ball beats him in the corner.
Well, we're going to see it all day. Hopawate, we know that he is quick, but he takes a little bit of time to turn around. It's Denver that puts the kick through for Albert. We've seen so many times this season. And have a look at the speed of this bloke. Had the ball have sat up, that would have been a try. Hancock does his best. Good battle there.
But now 30 metres out through the hands of Gidley. Gidley with the kick. And Danny Moore shepherds it over the dead ball line.
Yeah, well done there from Danny Moore.
In fact, he's touched it on the leg. It's going to be a dropout. Newcastle will get another set.
No, they won't. Yes, they will.
Yes, they will. The in-goal touch judge has ruled here. Well, I think he's heard.
Oh.
But
I don't know. Even if it does touch you, you've got to play at the football, haven't you?
Newcastle have had a repeat set of 6. Lee Jackson, the former test hooker from Great Britain. Deneville, the back line set. Gidley. Gidley, the decoy runner. Gidley split him open. Albert, the pass goes astray, but good work by Gidley to get into a bit of space.
Well, he's a dangerous player. It was Cliff Lyons he beat on the outside here. Gidley had it all to do. It was a good left foot step again to beat Hopawate, but he just couldn't get the football out to Darren Albert. It was the inside ball there. Have a look at this. Jeez, he's good on his feet, this kid. And just couldn't complete that last little bit of play.
On Hopawate. Mark Carroll in the blood bin at the moment. Tuvey hit hard in the tackle by Jackson. But what about Tuvey? Gets it out the back for Field. Now Terry Hill on the far side. He's an exciting young player. Deneville. The kick for Albert. Albert could be a try. What a try! One of the best you're going to see from a kick. In fact, disallowed. Hopewada did well in the end.
Well, I'll tell you what it was. Craig Innes was away up the field too. He's blowing up. It was nearly play on. It was a great kick timed by Deneville again. Albert there right on the spot. Great work from John Hopewada. He must have put plenty of pressure on him. Lets him take the football. Let's have a look at it. This probably won't be the best angle, and that is a drop ball and a great ruling. But what happened then was Innes picked the ball up straight away. Here it is. This is the best shot. Hopewada did well. Lost ball. Fair ruling.
Great work by John Hopewada. Jimmy Sidaris and David Gillespie both injured at the moment for Manly. And they still remain undefeated. Loose ball. Deneville picks it up, pops it out the back. O'Davis. Sloppy play, and they pay the price.
Oh, that's just persistence there from Daniel Gardner. So far, that's the play of the game. They chase well from Marker, and he cleans up. There's a good hit over the top from Butterfield. Have a look at the persistence here from Gardner. He did so well there to get his team possession.
Menzies steps off the left foot, intercepted by Deneville. Menzies so close. Manly denied by Deneville.
Well, how dangerous is he? That's Deneville missing the tackle. But what the little fella does is he cleans up on the inside. That should have been another Manly try.
Menzies, who's remained tryless until earlier in this match. And now Jackson up over the halfway line. Manly in front by 12 points to nil. Great run by Glanville. Pop the ball. The Knights cut down 5 metres out, Troy Fletcher.
Yeah, they were shot on the blind side then, Manly. But who it was Hank Hancock who made the tackle on the end of it. Craig Hancock, what a tackle. It was Granville who saw that they needed some help on the blind side. The last tackle now, have a look at their blind. Nowhere. And he gets it on the outside to Fletcher. And the ball stops there. Have a look at this cover here from Griffey Lyons. And also Danny Moore involved. Hopewada now takes it out over the 20. That's a strong run.
Big run by Hopewada. Now Craig Innes. Albert comes across in good cover. Teeny finds Kosef. Oh! Massive hit. That's the biggest hit of the season so far.
And it's Mark Granville too that comes up with that hit. That is a sensation. Look at this. He nearly puts him back to Wollongong.
Oh. That is a massive body blow for Craig Field.
Oh.
And the timing by Glanville was spot on. Has there been a bigger hit?
Ever. That is a beauty.
But give Craig Field his due here. He's got back up to his feet.
Watch his head here. Oh! That's a genius tackle.
But give him credit, Mario Fennick. Craig Field is back up.
Well, let me tell you, that shook my teeth. That's Blocker's best, all right.
Oh, that's the best ever.
Oh, I love it.
How tough is he?
Oh.
He's done a great job.
I don't know how he's still talking. You'd be winded.
Doesn't mind a chat, does he? Now, Deneville feeds a scrum for Newcastle. Is it a win against the feed?
Well,
no,
he's offside.
Well,
Deneville's got to be offside.
And now Craig Field is fired up, and he's given away a penalty here. Coach Bob Fulton would not be happy.
He's offside. There's no doubting that. It went on Manly's side of the scrum. There's Craig Field, a little cheap shot there on the opposition halfback.
Have another look at this scrum. There's not much doubt here.
You've got to retire. There's no way that Deneville retired there.
Newcastle now right on the attack. 20 metres out. Deneville, the Gidley.
Very important set of 6 tackles. This one they must score.
Glanville goes into dummy half. Allowed to run, gains 10 metres. And now Jackson's there, Deneville. Behind Jackson, Adam Muir the decoy. In fact, he takes it, looking for a gap up the middle. Just 2 meters out. They come to the right. Gidley, the little kick, too big, is it? It is too big.
No, you're better off going high in the air and challenge.
Manly defending well. Terry Hill.
Paul Harrigan on for the Newcastle Knights. He replaces Wayne Richards. That should give the Knights a lift.
Jackson spins out of one, gets into a bit of space. Lee Jackson can't hold on to it. Did all the hard work.
Well, he certainly did. He was trying too much, trying to get the ball on the outside. Tuvey comes again. And there's a high tackle from Muir. Let's have a look at this one again. There's Menzies. And it's a lift and up and over. That will be placed on report.
Well, referee Simpkins will call out the players involved here. Paul Harrigan is out there. Adam Muir is also being called out.
What about the strength shown from Muir there to pick up Stephen Menzies, who's so good at breaking tackles? There's been no love lost in this game, as we would have expected from the start.
Mario Fennick, that happened right in front of you. How did you see it?
Yeah, fair enough. I think the referee made the right decision there. Penalty's sufficient for that penalty, but I've got to say, the time's starting to tick over. We've got about 24 minutes gone in this game. Newcastle are going to be the next team to score.
Lions, the kick, high ball. Terry Hill is steaming through. So too Danny Moore. Robbie O'Davis, though, got up above everybody and took it superbly.
Well, that's the result they were looking for. What a chase there from Terry Hill. That's a great chase and puts the pressure on. This is a good chase and a catch from Moody. But in the end, could that have been offside from Robbie O'Davis? And that's exactly what Manly needed. They wanted to get the football again.
Half-time, he's very powerful, Hopewade.
Alpha run of the ball causes a lot of havoc. Menzies, what a game he's having. Already picked up one try. Lions has the runners everywhere. The ball goes astray. And he's ruled it's gone forward. Referee Simpkins says the ball went forward.
He's not happy neither, Lions.
And neither Danny Moore. They remonstrate, but it will do them no good.
Here's Cliffy Lyons running at the wall as he does so well. I think he's lucky he didn't get caught for a forward pass there. The ball did go backwards. It was play on, I thought. That's a forward pass.
The 8 minutes gone. Manly lead by 12 points to 0.
Well, I think Newcastle are lucky that Manly haven't turned their breaks into tries. This game should have been 20-0 at half-time.
Oh, Tuvey with a bit of space. Hunter gets across. He's only been on the field a couple of minutes, Andrew Hunter. And now Manly lead by 16 points to 0.
Well, how quickly do they capitalise on your errors? Here they go wide again from the scrum. And it's just a plain drop there from Gidley. Tuvey scoops the football up, comes inside, young Hunter. No one there to cover up, and that's an easy try to Manly. As I said, they've made a number of breaks. This is a simple error. Gidley just loses control of the football. Good tackle there from Hancock. Over the top there, Innes. He cleans up. And they respond quickly. And there's Hunter. Easy try.
Tuvey again. And Hunter picks up his 3rd try of the season. Only a youngster in the Manly club. Gidley. Deneville. Back for Harrigan on the inside run. Last tackle. What are the options? Gidley. The little kick. Taken by Field. Can he go all the way? The cover comes. Hill. Terry Hill. Great grasping tackle. Robbie O'Davis it was who got him.
Craig Field still down in the back plane.
Lions. Hit. Hunter. Stays in play. McDougall comes up with the tackle.
What a great bit of play that was. Field cleaned the football up. Terry Hill looked like he was away. Robbie O'Davis came from nowhere. There's been some great set plays in this game so far. Craig Field still on the ground for Manly. Here's Tierney.
Deneville. Long kick. Hancock handles over. This time. Danny Moore. Gets around O'Davis. And look at Hancock back up. The fullback who gave the pass to Danny Moore. And all of a sudden, they're back on the halfway line and on the attack. Look at Craig Field go. Field. Lions.
They can't do anything wrong, can they, Manly? They just turn defence into attack straight away, make easy meters. I wouldn't be surprised if they don't score before half-time.
It's out. Couple of tackles left. For Gidley. Deneville. The dummy. Muir. Looking to pop the ball out the back. Gidley again. O'Davis uses his speed. Craigie for Moody. Moody gets across in the corner. Danny Moore fell off the tackle. And Jason Moody gets across for a very important and much-needed four-pointer.
Yeah, good set play there from Newcastle. Robbie O'Davis comes in and makes the extra man. Owen Craigie did well on the outside. At the end of the day, it's just a one-on-one missed tackle by Danny Moore. Moody in the score. Just on the stroke of half-time for the Knights. They needed that.
O'Davis, who came into the back line, found Moody. And he beat Danny Moore to pick up his second try of the season.
Here it is again. Robbie O'Davis has been threatening for Newcastle. Just to change the direction to hold the men on the inside. And Hancock just a little bit too late. Moore missed the tackle.
Big 40 minutes, Neil Tierney. Upended, Adam Muir drives Gartner to the ground. Tuvey. It's a good front-on defensive tackle. Muir, maybe
He was lucky he didn't get a penalty against him there for lifting in the tackle. Here's Tuvey, look at that hit.
grudge by Muir. Jeff Tuvey, he'll bounce back up there. Menzies. Craigie comes to wrap up the ball. Craig Hancock, and, well, Craigie just went on with it too far, and referee Simpkins said, I'll have none of that.
It's been a little bit of a carve-up, actually. Every time they get into some sort of position, they get penalised. Newcastle, 2 men in the tackle there. There's Glenn.
Last tackle now. Deneville is the man. The high ball. The chase. What a great take by Cliff Lyons.
He does it so easy, doesn't he? The ball high up there, plenty of chases from Newcastle. They go wide early.
Numbers. Albert comes in cover. Hopewadi. O'Davis comes across, gets him. And Deneville tidies up.
And Hopewadi was trying to round Manly, putting all the pressure on.
Carroll plays it too. Look at the way they've got players on the open side. Hancock into the line. Hit well by McDougall. Lions. Innes. They can't get the ball down, or can they? Held up. Held up is the call.
Well, he won't be too worried about that. They do get the 10-metre scrum and they loosen the feed. So dangerous, Lions out of dummy half. Look at the power of this man, Kosef. Look at him pushing off those legs. He struggles to get over. But a good tackle there from Gidley to get his arm under the football, and good ruling there from the referee. Manly still get the football back. Let's see what they do from the scrum.
Oh, so close to being a try by Kosef. Another set of 6 tackles. Danny Moore. Moore got space, gives it to Hancock. He can only hold him out for so long. Hancock gets the opening try of the second half. And Manly streak away now. They lead by 22 points to 4.
Well, you knew it would be a set play there from the scrum from Manly. He does amazingly built well here, Danny Moore. Stands up. Hancock does great too. Grounded all across there and Gover. Hancock too much speed. Lost the football too. That shouldn't have been a try. The in-goal touch judge was right on the spot there. What's he doing? But well, Manly.
No doubt about it, Blocker. Danny Moore did do well. Hancock wrapped around, but he's dropped the ball.
He's right there, the ref and the touch judge.
He lost the ball there.
Definitely dropped the ball before it grounded it. So they all want a piece of the action. Tierney. A little bit high.
Butterfield knew straight away when that was a high tackle. He stunned the big fella here. He's played well, Tierney. Let's have a look at it. Let's see if there's anything in it. Wow. Well, come on, mate. Get up. You've had your blooper. You've got the penalty.
He'll jump back up. Neil Tierney. He's played well for Manly today.
Be like hitting a bowling ball on that head with it.
It's over the top. Plays it quickly. They continue to hit down that left-hand side. Kosef. Still going, Kosef. Darren Albert holding on. Now they'll swing it back to the right-hand side. Lions, they've got the numbers. Hancock for the same corner. Back for Denny Moore. Just cut down. Desperate stuff by Newcastle. Lions. Field. Long pass. Hapawate. And Innes has dropped it.
That's unfortunate. That was great play there from the Manly side. From one side to the other. And the ball goes to ground now. He really should have caught that one, Innes. He won't be happy with himself. And there's another opportunity for Manly. Newcastle in all sorts of trouble. Geez, they've used up some gas in defence. Hapawate comes in to make the extra man again. And there's the ball going to ground.
Forward. Now Lee Jackson back on the field. Out the back, Craigie. Haven't seen a lot of Owen Craigie today.
No, the trap that you can fall in. There's a penalty. Terry Hill getting over aggressive here. I don't like Owen Craigie's chances trying to take Terry on, I tell you. But what happens is you try to play catch-up football and you try to play like Manly. The game's so fast, that's how you lose possession. Newcastle have really got to play their own game. Here's Terry Hill taking over. I don't see anything wrong with that. He just backslammed him.
Backslammed him to the ground and wanted to go on with it just a touch when he got back to his feet, Craigie.
Nothing wrong with that.
Bill Peden steps off the right foot. Tuvey makes another tackle. Lee Jackson into dummy half. The charge by Paul Harrigan. Harrigan wanted to get the ball at the back. Well, they go to the right, they come to the left. O'Davis. O'Davis gets across. Newcastle. The jinking stepping of Robbie O'Davis and the Knights clawing their way back into this game. They get a little possession and they get a try.
Yeah, well, there's a set play here. There's a hint of a shepherd there. But just a simple miss tackle. Robbie O'Davis, as we know, has got plenty of speed off the mark. And he scores the try. This will give us a better look at it, whether there was a shepherd. I thought that Mark Carroll was impeded there, but Robbie O'Davis, too much speed. There's Gidley, the inside ball. There's a simple miss tackle from Hapawate. And O'Davis gets the try. 22 points to 8.
Second try of the season, Robbie O'Davis. Harrigan again, the chief. Driven by Menzies, upended and backslammed.
Isn't his defence unreal? Stephen Menzies, never a good ball runner is, but he smashes him in the fence.
Scott Conley, the prop forward from second grade on. Denevor kicks for Albert. Albert can't get the bounce.
I thought he was offside too, Albert.
Hapawate got the bounce and the ball. Now to Gardner. Gardner gets through the first line, the second line. Menzies up over the halfway line.
What about the flick pass? That's unbelievable football.
Last tackle, Field. Kosef. Charge down. It comes up for Newcastle. Can they keep it alive? This is Conley. He's allowed to stroll up over the halfway line. Now, last tackle for Newcastle. Keep an eye on Gidley and Denevor. This is Gidley. The bomb. Hancock under pressure. Good charge. Loose ball. Manly have forced it. Well, Hancock got plenty of help, and in the end, it was lucky he did.
It looked pretty good when they've got the football. Newcastle in the second half, I don't know. That would have put you off there. That's unfortunate it's not a try given to Owen Craigie. Let's have a look at it again. This mightn't be the shot that we're looking for. The tight version will give us a better indication. Had Owen Craigie been able... What is that Manly player doing there? If he gets this... No, it did come off him. Manly restart.
Harrigan continues to stretch. Hasn't been out there for over a month and feeling the pressure.
Thought he would be. He's really tried to lift his side. They go wide again, Manly.
Here goes Terry Hill. Back on the inside for Hunter. Hunter. 22 points to 8, the scoreboard reads. O'Davis. Gidley. Oh, Moody chimed in and turned it over on the first tackle. And as always, Hopewadi there to congratulate the opposing player. Sideline. They're 12 metres out. Glanville. The stutter. Oh! Upended, big time.
I think he's been Newcastle's best, Granville.
Gidley. Out the back for Wayne Richards.
They're playing catch-up now, Newcastle.
McDougall. Looking for a way through. Craigie. The little chip kick. Too big. Is it too big? No. Hancock in the end. Forced to take it over the dead ball line. It'll be a goal line dropout.
Well, there's another blow-up. Hancock saying that the ball is dead. If it's on the line, it's dead.
Well,
no, he's played at it.
Good decision.
Fair ruling.
Well, Hancock's still there trying to demonstrate and remonstrate, but there's no need.
What about the defence?
Last tackle. They just keep fronting up, Manly. Lee Jackson taken out by Carroll. The referee will take no action. The touch judge will.
Both of them are in. It was a shoulder. There was nothing malice in it. It was a little bit late. Let's have a look at this front on. Oh,
not too subtle, was it?
It was a little bit late.
Pure, good short ball. They're short on the left-hand side of the field, Manly. They number up so well. Fletcher out the back. Enormous pressure. O'Davis. Back now for Glanville. No 6 to go. Last tackle now for Newcastle. Denevor. The high ball is the option. O'Davis will look to jump. Try time for Newcastle. It's come off Hancock. No, it hasn't. He's ruled it's come off O'Davis.
Fair enough too. Good call. Easy walk to the 20. What about the defence of Manly? That has come off Robbie O'Davis. There's no doubting that.
Well, if it has, it still may have gone backwards off O'Davis.
Went forward. Watch this. This is the perfect angle. He goes up. I think that's a knock forward. It's come forward out of his hands.
Time today. Paul Harrigan over the top. Craig Field now. Terry Hill shapes the kick. Goes forward. Troy Fletcher back slams him to the ground. And Terry Hill very quickly tells referee Paul Simpkins they held on too long.
He's got no right to really blow up, Terry. He's been given it all day. I mean, if you give it, you got to take it. They've come at him. And a fair penalty here. Watch this over the top here. A bit of rough stuff from Moody. It's been a good battle out wide today.
It has, and always is. Terry Hill, always in the thick of the action.
Oh, he's a good player, isn't he?
Now Weepu. Billy Weepu winds up. Gets inside the 20. And the penalty. And Weepu. Weepu throws a right hook. He patted Paul Harrigan on the head and also involved. And Weepu just wanted to be a bit smart about it. Lee Jackson was the man.
Well, he objected, didn't he, Jackson?
Well, there goes the penalty. And Weepu gives Jackson one in the back of the head. Jackson said, I don't like that. And Weepu got in the right uppercut.
He's got the penalty anyway. I mean, I mean, if you're a little hooker, you wouldn't be taking on Billy Weepu, would you?
He's not the smallest hooker I've ever seen, Lee Jackson, but you're right. Billy Weepu, he's a big man.
No one ever gets hurt in those sort of things anyway. Let him go.
Well, he's got 10 minutes, Lee Jackson, and so is Billy Weepu. And I think if he had to send one to the sin bin, he had to send both.
Fair enough. Fair enough. The natives are restless. They should have done that in the first 5 minutes.
Exactly.
Newcastle, not now.
Exactly. Daniel Gartner. Side of the Optus Cup. What a victory. And they won it in the first 10 minutes. They came out. They were fired up. They put on 2 quick tries. They led by 12 points to 0. And Manly have blown Newcastle off the paddy. I think you could hear a little bit more about the incident off the field and the clash between Billy Weepu and Lee Jackson. It was nowhere near as dramatic as the clash we saw in the test match at Ark in the 80s when Greg Dowling and Tamate went hammer and tongue on the sideline. It was only a little bit of a push and a shove. But what a victory by Manly. Jeff Tuvey played well. They thank the local crowd here that turned up in their droves. Victory to Manly. They are worthy champions. Mario Fettig, who has Steve Menzies with him.
Yes, I got Steve Menzies, and who scored his first try of the season, surprisingly.
Yeah, you know, Mario, I was pretty happy to get across the strike, but we've been playing well anyway this year, so I'm happy.
Newcastle came here as a genuine premiership contender. After 12 minutes, 12-0.
Yeah, you know, we sort of started pretty well. We sort of made a few breaks and got the tries that we wanted early. We really couldn't be any more happy than we were that first 10, 15.
You must be really happy with your defence. They threw a lot of attack at you. Your defence is something to behold.
Yeah, you know, I thought our defence, especially on our line today, was good. We held quite a number of sort of backup sets of 6, so that's another good point to come out of the game.
Well, I'll tell you what, judging by today's performance, you're going to be very hard to beat in this premiership.
Well, I hope so, you know, Mario. I think we've still got a little bit of improvement there, but if we can keep on going the way we're going, I'll be happy.
Good luck in the future. Let's hope you score a few more tries.
So do I, Mario. Thank you.
And I've got Mark Glanville. And Mark, mate, it was a funny sort of game. After about 12 minutes, you're down 12-0. What did you say behind the try line?
Oh, we knew, I mean, obviously 2 errors and there was 2 tries, so we knew we had to hang on to the bill. You know, can't make too many errors against a side like Manly. If we did that, try and complete, force a few errors out of them, we'd be back into the game.
There was a few controversial refereeing decisions. You didn't really have that much luck. There was a try there in the corner to Albert. He dropped the ball over the line. Did you feel that you could come back at half-time being so far down?
Yeah, we certainly could. I mean, if we, as I said, if we controlled the ball and had most of the possession, we knew we could come back a bit. So, unfortunately, we had a couple of disallowed tries, and we allowed Manly a pretty good start. So it was always going to be a little bit difficult. But I mean, I reckon we're a chance next time we play.
Mate, it was actually 22-8, but it was a lot closer game than the score indicated.
Yeah, it certainly was. As I said, they got away to a pretty good start. You know, courtesy of 2 errors from us, and they were quickly scored 2 tries. So, you know, a couple of, as you said, a bit of luck. If it had gone our way, we would have been a big chance.
What did Malcolm Rewley say to you at half-time?
Well, he just said we had to complete the, you know, our time in possession, hang on to the bill, you know, try and force a few errors out of them, and we would have been back in the game.
Mark, a long way to go, and you'll be back.
Oh, it certainly is, and the good thing is we get to play him again in the second round.
Good on you, mate. Well, there he is, Terry, Mark Glanville. And what about that hit he put on Craig Field? An absolute beauty.
Mario, we all enjoyed that. The full-time score, Manly. Victors by 22 points to 8. Worthy winners, no doubt about that, over Newcastle. The